Alright, so hopefully this won't take too long, because it looks like the Bethesda's one is about to launch. Realized I couldn't sleep tonight, and decided I'm just going to write down all my thoughts on the Xbox live show for E3 and spew them out at you. Alright, first of all, this is not in the order that everything popped up on it. This is just in the order I remembered it, and then I kind of went through and watched things once I forgot everything. So, Phantasy Star Online, 4 stars, loses points because it appears to be Xbox exclusive, and that's a game I'm really looking forward to. I wanted to play it on the Switch. I've been debating actually trying to use my Japanese account, but it doesn't seem to be working very well whenever I try that. So, but it looks, I like the idea of it, of that game in general. Tales of Arise, also a 4-star, but I have mainly because I have no specifics on the story, but Tales games are usually very well received, and for the people that like Tales games, they tend to enjoy them. So, I'm hopeful. It'll probably be a pretty good game. Next one we have Gears of War, with the new mode and everything. It looks, I'll be honest, I originally thought it'd be like a 4-star, then now that I think about it, I think it's a 5. Even though I don't like shooters, the idea, the game mode looks really cool. I like fighting zombies, and it appears to be a very how should I put this? The characters look interesting. I'm not sure if it's really good story or not, but the characters look interesting, and that's always a sign that there is a good story behind it. Halo 5 teaser, talking about that. That one is, I actually don't really have a star rating for that one, but I would say it's a really good hype move for them, especially with the next Xbox, especially releasing it with the next Xbox. Just seems like a really good idea. Next one we have is Borderlands 3 and DLC for Borderlands 2. 3 stars, mainly because it was leaked, and then there's lots of bad press around 3. Moreover, the amount of cosmetics in Borderlands 2 kind of suggests to me that there will be a ton of microtransactions, maybe even loot boxes in 3. So, maybe. Could be good, but I'm err on the side of caution, I suppose. Lego Star Wars 2. 2 stars. Lego game, so humor I don't really like. And the latest Star Wars movies have pretty much, by most accounts, sucked. So, I would assume that it really adds nothing to the game. Forza Horizon. I'd say like 3.5. It's a good-looking game. Good-looking tracks, new cars. And it definitely the tracks look really good, I'll be honest. Like, the idea of driving through all those freaking Legos and everything. It sounds great to me. And it definitely meets the requirement to be called a DLC and not just a fucking tiny little add-on. So I would definitely consider that big enough to be a DLC with 3 cars and looks like several tracks at least, and I like the idea of it. Next, Outer Worlds, 4.5 stars. I would give it a 5-star if it weren't an Epic exclusive on PC. But that's just me. I think that was an Epic exclusive. I'm actually going to Google that real quick. Yep, Epic exclusive. Looks like shit. Alright, I will be right back. It looks like this thing's popping up, and I'm going to watch Bethesda real quick. Scratch that. That was shit so far, and this is going to be like a 5-minute intro, it looks like. So, I have time. Alright. Outer Worlds, Bleeding Edge, 3 stars. Not a mesh of great genres, melee fighters, and 4-player multiplayer. I don't really like that, and there's no gameplay and it's all cinematics for what looks like a game that's 3 weeks away from testing. Not a good look. I'm not too hyped about it. Ori 2, no comment. I really have no way of judging this because it is a really well-liked game, and it's gonna be pretty hyped, and I just haven't played the first Ori, so I can't judge. Minecraft ARPG, kind of like the Diablo style thing. 3.5 stars. Not really sure if it's going to appear to an older audience like or even like young adults like myself, or it's even teenagers even. Actually, no, it'll definitely appeal to teenagers. What am I saying? Those people were obsessed with Minecraft. Even I was obsessed with Minecraft for like a year before I grew out of it. So, it'll look pretty good. I think this is actually going to be really good, and it might even attract a newer generation to the ARPG genre. So, I'm pretty hopeful on this end. Game itself doesn't look great to me, but its implications are pretty nice. Jedi Fallen Order, 4 stars, but I'm on the fence about even buying it, because I don't know what when its story takes place, and Star Wars games under EA is kind of just stained by the blight of Battlefront. Ooh, shiny. Mine. So it's kind of hard to muster any hype from me. I'm a fence sitter here. Blair Witch, I seriously don't understand horror, so I have no opinion. It looks like Slenderman, which was a kind of hit sensation for a while, so it might be pretty good. Let's see what else we have. Cyberpunk 2077, 5-star, must buy. Release date is 4/16/20. Give it 2 weeks, because you should always give 2 weeks before you buy any game after it releases, just so that, you know, the reviews can get out and you can find out whether or not it actually sucks. Alright, Spiritfarer, 3 stars, looks cutesy. Kind of looks like it's marketing to parents who want to give their kids a childish game. I would say, let me see. I just hope it has audio instead of just text, because that kind of, it needs to have something to more appeal to kids that they can actually listen to rather than just read, because children don't want to read even if they can. It's really the main problem I had with Yonder Cloud Chronicles. Small children loved the game, didn't want to play it because it was too much reading. Understandable, I suppose. I hated reading when I was a kid too. Battletoads, 4 stars. Anthropomorphic Fighting Frogs, remind you of anything? Apparently used to be a big deal, so yeah, no problems for me. Looks pretty good. RPG time? Yeah, not appealing. I'll reserve judgment there. Totally Accurate Battle Simulator tabs. And this part right here is like where they did a bunch of different games, and I'm like, I only picked out 2 that I actually paid attention to. Yeah, that's 3 stars. Looks weird. Probably fun from what I've seen of it, and I've seen more than just this presentation of it, so I'm actually a little more hyped on that one than I really should be if I had just seen what they showed of it. And then let me see. It's Secret Neighbor, 4 stars. Eros will love this. I'm not entirely sure if I care about it. Game Pass for PC, buy it. It's $1 this month. And frankly, the games that I've seen that are on there, if you don't have at least have most of them, yeah, it's $10 a month. Kind of worth it. Flight Simulator, definitely not gameplay, despite the way it said it was streaming it and shit, and I'm like, it confused the fuck out of me. They streamed cinematic. I don't know, don't really care. Age of Empires HD, 4.5 stars, must have as far as I'm concerned. Even if day one you wanted to purchase it, I'd still purchase it, because it's an older game, an updated version of an older game, so you already know what the gameplay is going to be like, and with updated graphics, it's good. I like it. I think you should buy it. Wasteland 3, 3 stars. I just need to see more. It underwhelmed me, but I need to see more. I didn't hate it. Psychonauts, 4 stars. Mindless 3D platformer, kind of like Ty, the Tasmanian Tiger, which is one of my favorite games of all time. I say try it. Looks pretty like a mindless jump around, do stupid shit. Meh. Kind of a good time game. Dragon Ball Project Z, 5 stars. Yes, that game's going into my collection no matter what, because it's a Dragon Ball RPG. I love Dragon Ball and I love RPGs. That's going to be in my pocket. I'm going to wait 2 weeks, obviously, because I want to make sure there's no bad reviews. That's just, if the reviews that reveal it to be absolute shit, within 2 weeks, I'm not going to buy it. But if there's not just a shit ton of bad reviews, it'll be in my collection. 12 minutes, 3 stars. It looks kind of boring, like gameplay-wise, but the story does look pretty interesting. I would I'm probably gonna like Google the ending and then watch it on YouTube, and that's about it. Way Into the Woods. I like the art, but I have no real opinion of the game. That one's, yeah, the stupid little antlers everywhere. And the glowing antlers looks pretty cool, and the cute little fishies. It's cool looking, but I have no real opinion on the game.
Wait, this is Dragon.
Dying Light 2, 5 stars. Definitely gotta buy. My god, that cinematic was amazing. And Dying Light is a really well-reviewed first game, so the second game, even if it just matches it, could be pretty good. State of Decay DLC, good storyline, I suppose. I'd give it a 4-star. But I'm not really a huge fan of. I'm not a fan of State of Decay, so meh. Crossfire X, hype as fuck. No gameplay, but you know what? It's a first-person shooter, so you can kind of imagine what it's gonna look like, and you've seen the old game, so looks pretty good. Elden Ring. Shit, that game just kind of went like, oh, epicness, power, cool shit. Fucking hell. It felt like a Dark Souls fucking trailer. Which, Dark Souls is great, but their trailers are shit, because you don't know anything about the game. I'm like, meh, whatever. And that was everything that came out on Xbox, so see you later. I'm gonna try to rewatch everything that I just missed on Bethesda's stream, and, hopefully I'll do another video on that. We'll see.